In recent years, humanity has been looking at the sky more and more often, not only with admiration, but also with concern. Space no longer seems distant and completely safe. Asteroids, fireballs, and unknown objects are increasingly appearing in the news and provoking heated discussions. Today we will talk about three mysterious objects of 2025, 2025 for 5, 2025 SC79, and 2025 S6. Each of them is unusual in its own way, and makes us think about how well we actually control the situation in near-Earth space. Let us begin with asteroid 2025 for 5. It was discovered by astronomers at the Vera Rubin Observatory in Chile. This is one of the most advanced observatories in the world, designed for systematic sky surveys and the detection of new cosmic objects. According to specialists, the asteroid's diameter is about 710 meters. To understand the scale, this is comparable to the size of a large stadium or a small urban district. A collision of such an object with Earth would have catastrophic consequences for an entire region. However, the main feature that makes 2025 for 5 stand out is its record-breaking rotation speed. The asteroid completes one full rotation around its axis in about 113 seconds. That is, in less than 2 minutes. For an object of this size, this is extremely unusual. Large asteroids usually rotate much more slowly, because a high rotation speed can cause them to break apart under centrifugal forces. In fact, if an object spins too fast, it risks literally tearing itself apart. Scientists suggest that such a high speed may indicate a special internal structure. Possibly, the asteroid is a very dense monolithic body rather than a loose pile of rubble. As many other asteroids are, it is also possible that in the past it experienced a collision with another body that spun it up to such speeds. Observations like these help astronomers better understand the evolution of small bodies in the solar system and refine models of their behavior. Now let us move on to the second object, asteroid 2025 SC79. It was detected in September 2025. For a long time it remained invisible because sunlight interfered with the detection of any objects in that region of the sky. This is a common problem in astronomy. If an asteroid is located against the bright background of the sun, telescopes simply cannot register it. The size of 2025 SC79 is estimated at about 700 meters, making it one of the largest objects whose orbit passes close to Earth. Such bodies are classified as potentially hazardous asteroids. This does not mean that a collision is inevitable, but these objects require constant monitoring and precise refinement of their orbits. The peculiarity of this asteroid is that it was discovered relatively late, when it had already approached the observable zone. This once again raises the issue of so-called blind spots in the space monitoring system. Despite technological progress, humanity still cannot see a significant part of near-Earth space, especially in the direction of the sun. Theoretically, an object could appear from that direction and be noticed too late for any effective response. Nevertheless, according to preliminary data, 2025 SC79 does not pose an immediate threat in the near future. Its orbit is being carefully studied, and astronomers continue to refine its trajectory in order to rule out possible risks. The most mysterious story is connected with the object 2025 S6. Initially, information about it appeared in open NASA databases. It was reported that on the night of October 27, 2025, a bright green fireball was observed in the sky over central Russia. This phenomenon attracted the attention of both professional astronomers and ordinary witnesses. It was assumed that on October 28 an asteroid about 2 meters in size would pass at a distance of approximately 150,000 kilometers from Earth. By cosmic standards, this is quite close, although still considered safe. However, soon afterward the data about this object were removed from public databases. This triggered a wave of rumors and speculation in astronomical communities. A version appeared suggesting that under the designation 2025 S6 there might have been not a natural asteroid, but an artificial object, namely the Chinese satellite Drobe. If this is true, then the bright fireball could have been related to fragments entering the atmosphere, or to specific features of the satellite's trajectory. Such confusion demonstrates how difficult it can sometimes be to distinguish natural celestial bodies from man-made objects. Thousands of satellites, rocket stages, and fragments of space debris are already orbiting Earth. Their trajectories may occasionally coincide with asteroid observation pods, leading to misclassification. This once again highlights the importance of data transparency and international cooperation in the field of space monitoring. If we look at all three stories together, a common trend becomes clear. Space is becoming increasingly crowded with objects that need to be tracked. On the one hand, modern telescopes allow us to detect even relatively small bodies at enormous distances. On the other hand, there are still regions where observations are difficult, and information can be incomplete or contradictory. The fast-spinning giant 2025 reminds us how diverse asteroids can be in their physical properties. The large and long-hidden 2025 SC79 points to vulnerabilities in early detection systems, and the mysterious 2025 S6 shows how easily rumors and alternative theories arise when data disappear or change. All these cases raise an important question: are we ready for a real threat from space? So far, no direct danger from these objects has been confirmed, but the very possibility of a sudden appearance of a large asteroid pushes scientists to develop planetary defense systems. Research is being conducted on methods of changing asteroid trajectories. Possible impact scenarios are being modeled, and international data-sharing programs are being created. For an ordinary person, such news may seem distant and abstract, yet it is precisely these observations that shape our understanding of the universe and help us prepare in advance for potential risks. Space remains unpredictable, and every new discovery is another step toward understanding it better and protecting our planet. Perhaps in the coming years we will witness new discoveries, even more unusual objects, and new technologies that will allow humanity to feel more confident under the open sky. Until then, all that remains is to follow the news closely, ask questions, and remember, even a tiny point in the sky can have enormous significance for the entire Earth.